You hush.
There we go.
Hi, here we go. Another quickie. You guys have probably seen my videos on the Mega Piping Foot. Love it, love it, love it for piping. And I thought I would give you a quick tutorial on how to use it to put in a zipper. So this is the backing of one of my friend's pillows. And so we've started out with a back piece that is larger than our front. And then she took and split it down the middle, and then put our right sides together and sewed a basting 1/2-inch seam. So now she's pressed it open. So what I end up with, this is the wrong side with a 1/2-inch seam pressed open. Now I have my zipper, and this is just a regular zipper, and I'm gonna take it. It is longer than my pillow because I always want to keep the head of my zipper and the end closure out of the way, because ladies and gentlemen, if we hit these things, needles break and bad things happen. I say bad words. So here we go. As I have my piece here, I have a heavy woven setting on my machine, a straight stitch, a little bit longer, a 3 of a stitch length, and I'm going to lay my zipper in with the right side touching the wrong side of this little channel that I've made, the wrong side of my fabric. And if my 1/2-inch is accurate, it should lay so that the raw edge of my zipper and the raw edge of the piece line up together. When I look at my zipper foot here, for me, I tend to use the edge of the ankle as the spot where I want to line up the edge of my zipper. So my edge of my zipper is lined up with my seam allowance edge, and then I'm lining that up with the ankle. And now I'm just going to sew it together. I'm going to back stitch a little in the beginning. And then I want it to stop. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna just keep lining up my edges. No pins, we're winging it. We're enjoying ourselves today. So I'm keeping that raw edge of my seam allowance lined up with the raw edge of my zipper. And I'm just gonna go all the way down one side. And I can even hit my stop and let it tie off and cut. Now I'm just going to flip it around. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to line up that piece, right? So it lines up right there. I'm going to use the edge of my ankle. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't drive so fast. I can't help it. I'm a daredevil. I'm going to press stop and cut. Can I have a seam ripper, please? So now I have beautiful, consistent lines on my zipper. And I can take my seam ripper. If you guys have seen that, I'm going to take the rubber end of my tool here. So I have my little red rubber dot, and I'm going to stick that in through the zipper. So now I'm undoing those basting stitches from the beginning. And the little rubber dot is going to protect both my zipper and my fabric. Voila. And now I have a beautiful zipper that lines up perfectly. It's gorgeous. I would hit these little, I can either use the rubber end of my seam ripper to pull all those little pieces out, all my little basted ends, and I would run that over with a lint roller, and I'm done. So that would be putting in a zipper with my mega piping foot. And that's it. Keep stitching.